You gotta love when God speaks to you first thing. Hey, it's Tyler, your Christian personal trainer, and this is day one of my 40-day eating holy, going holy, trying to lose weight and gain faith. And as part of that, I am reading every day, working out 6 days a week, and eating holy. And as we travel through this journey, I'll explain more and more all of that. So day one, I'm going to just fast. Biblically, it is the one thing that, how do I want to say it? It's the one discipline that really correlates with one's eating and health. So fasting, I've decided just to start with the fast. Spend the day listening to worship music, reading a couple of more Christian-based books that I've wanted to read, digging more into the Word, and all of that good stuff. But before all of that, I start my day every day with a devotional from the Bible app. I picked the Bible app because, well, I have my phone with me at all times, and it's super easy. I am doing the Rethink Daily Devotional. It is a 40-day devotional where they kind of talk a little bit. So you've got somebody talking into your life about God, but then there's a Bible verse for you to read. One Bible verse a day to kind of sit on, meditate, and talk about. And of course, I've got my journal, so let me turn to today, and I will talk to you about my thoughts and prayers about it, I guess you would say. So today's verse is Proverbs 14:12. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. Well, you gotta love that is the verse of day one of this journey of taking the Bible and what it says from cover to cover and putting it into my life to see what the results are. That's how I read that verse, especially with today's focus and, day one. And I had nothing to do with this devotional. This is purely, I put this into the category of God speaking. To be completely upfront and whatnot, I actually looked at the devotional, the plan, the 40-day plan, and I'm going to be posting the Bible verse for each day on Instagram. So, I like to make it pretty, get a little, background, write the text, and put it up. So I made a list, or what I thought was a list, of all of the verses. So I went into the devotional, and I didn't read the devotional. I just kind of checked, okay, this is the verse of the day. And I did it for the last 10 days. That way I can be a little bit prepared, so every day I'm not having to do it. I wrote down a verse in 1 Peter as day one. And so this morning I'm laying in bed reading the devotional, and I'm like, oh, Proverbs 14, 12, that's cool. Oh, wow, that really speaks to what I'm doing today. Okay, yeah, wow, thanks, God. Like, that's awesome. I then get to my list, a little bit later this morning to start knocking out some of these designs for Instagram. And the very first one says 1 Peter, and I'm like, where did I get this 1 Peter from? Like, that's not the day, like, and so then I'm going through, I'm like, day 2 is lined up with the right one, day 3 is lined up with but day 1 is not. So I don't know what I was thinking when I did it and whatnot, but it is these types of events that some people would like to put into that, oh, it's just a coincidence. Yeah, you could look at it that way. I like to look at it as these are those moments that we tend to we don't take it for all that it's worth, and that it is actually God speaking into our lives. I'm really excited about this 40-day journey and living life and living the way that God wants me, not the way that seems right to man, as Proverbs 14:12 says. So I'm really excited about that. So in that fasting today, That's all I'm doing is I'm fasting. I've got some business stuff and emails and whatnot to write and talking to people, but for the most part, it's going to be hanging out with the family, reading the Bible, probably watching a sermon or three, and just really kind of letting God speak into my life. I mean, He already has with the verse of the day, but then just drinking a lot and a lot of water. I've got my handy dandy gallon jug, the justdrink.com. My mom picked this up for me probably years ago. But it's a nice sturdy gallon jug. And I don't know if this company is still around, but they, I believe, did like a donation thing. So when you bought the jug, they donate. So it's kind of a cool thing. If you want to check them out, justdrink.com. But yeah, I'm really now looking. I was looking forward to it, but it's these types of events that I just kind of talked about that are really exciting. So with that, I'm gonna go downstairs and weigh myself on, just to kind of see day one exactly what I weighed, and then we'll call it a day. So let's go down to the garage. All right. Whoa, it's a lot darker in here for some reason. Where? So I am back into my garage so that I can weigh myself this morning. I am fasting, but I just wanted to. Yesterday, I got kind of that baseline, and I always like to know exactly where I start. So day one, I always weigh myself as well. Jumping on the scale again, waiting for the beep, beep. All right, we got 237.8. So I actually gained weight. That's fun. So yeah, let's we'll add that to the sheet over here, or the whiteboard, and yeah, we'll get at this. Day one is done. Thanks for watching the vlog. Bye.